crimson walls and golden tiles flickering in the light, a pristine white marble bridge, standing silent solemn. This is probably the first impression given by the Forbidden City. Inside the red wall is a hint of a distinctively deeper red, its brilliance shining through the layers. It is the ancient lacquer. Lacquer ware is made by extracting the sap of lacquer tree into colored lacquer and painting it on the body bone of the utensil. The process of applying lacquer on the carcass is called xiu. It is a very complicated and patient skill. Each layer of painting needs exquisite skills, and the waiting between each layer can test the best craftsman's patience. In this process, lacquer artists use a variety of techniques to decorate the surface. The layer of paint is dried and polished under humid conditions, and its surface hardens after curing, with characteristics of acid resistance, alkali resistance, and wear resistance. The production of lacquer ware cannot be accomplished overnight. It requires the craftsman to quietly immerse himself in the art, painting again and again, and waiting again and again. That's the spirit of traditional craftsmanship that fast-paced urbanites dependent on instant gratification may not understand. When it comes to the techniques of lacquer ware, there are many kinds of lacquer ware, such as tracing gold, spot paint, mother of pearl, and treasure inlay. But what's truly amazing is that after hundreds of rounds of polishing, lacquer can resemble porcelain. Since the origin of the Neolithic Age to the Song and Yuan dynasties, lacquer ware manufacturing touched new heights. With time, techniques of carving lacquer became more sophisticated. Craftsmen used knives to carve instead of writing. They repeatedly painted dozens of layers of lacquer on the objects, sometimes even hundreds of layers. After drying them in the shade, they carved flowers and plants. The lacquer carving works during the reign of Qianlong can be regarded as masterpieces of this craft. The carving of lacquer emphasizes the carving work but ignores the grinding, has complicated patterns and exquisite craftsmanship, and has been used to adorn large pieces such as screens, thrones, and furniture. To decay is the fate all wooden objects meet. It is rare for them to survive for 100 years, and it is much rarer to inherit them for thousands of years. The discovery and application of lacquer ware by our ancestors disrupted this law of nature. The earliest lacquer ware discovered today can be traced back to more than 8,000 years ago. Lacquer ware was first meant for anti-corrosion, but eventually developed into a unique form. In today's Palace Museum, there are more than 17,000 pieces of lacquer ware in collection, each of which carries strong characteristics from its times and region. In a way, they are storehouses of cultural history. Fortunately, more people are paying attention to protection of cultural relics. Several generations of craftsmen have continued to repair and protect these cultural relics with traditional methods, passing on their traditional skills and thus protecting cultural wealth.